Birmingham is now known as a new foodie city, and moms just don't have time to cook. So if you're looking for some local, down-home Southern cuisine, then pull up a chair for Dining Out with Comedian Joy. That's right, Dining Out with Comedian Joy takes us to some of the best places to eat in Birmingham and its surrounding cities. So whether you're on 2059 East or West, or 65 North or South, or 459 or somewhere in between, Dining Out with Comedian Joy is about to tempt your tummy and make those taste buds water. So if you like your meat 3 in a brick and mortar or in a gas station, Dining Out with Comedian Joy takes you to some of the best spots in town. Now, Chef Cliff Holt, the owner of Little Savannah here in Lake Forest, has been winning numerous awards for his crab cakes. Well, now that the season is changing, he's getting ready for his fall menu, and it is simply amazing. Now, he gave me this rose as part of my dish, but the food I ate was so good, I need to give the rose back to him. This is the check Chef Cliff Holt won at Breaking Bread, which is a local food competition, for his award-winning crab cakes. Now, his food is so good, I stayed in his historic restaurant sampling menu items for 4 hours on a Friday night. I had everything from fried Brussels sprouts to his decadent desserts. Now, part of his fall menu, you can taste some of his delicious grilled vegetables that's grown in his garden right behind the restaurant. He even made me become a fan of beets, better known as Beets by Cliff.
Everything that we have here is either raw or partially cooked. So cauliflower, for example, this makes for a beautiful, beautiful dish. So I'm using the whole head of cauliflower, a sliver of the head of cauliflower they're going to roast and char, so it's like the mainstay of the plate. Walnuts to add a little bit of nutty crunch to the dish and flavor as well. And what I've done is I've roasted the beets with a little bit of vinegar, some fresh thyme, olive oil, salt, and pepper. So to that, I'm going to add my little bit of roasted onion. Extending a flavor, I'm going to add our carrots to it. Now, these carrots have been roasted. I toss them in a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, put them in the oven for about 15 minutes or so. When they come out, I let them cool, and then...
Now, after all the vegetables are sauteed, Chef Cliff begins to plate it up so I can have a healthy meal.
With our vegetables, a little drizzle of olive oil, a nice little mix. Remember, we have our thyme in there. We can season this with a touch of salt. For the mustard greens, these are little baby greens that
I'm just gonna eat this raw green.
Eat the raw green, yeah.
It's not cooked. It doesn't have any fat back on it.
There's nothing.
No ham hocks.
Nope.
And I'm just gonna eat it.
So your smaller greens you can eat. Once they get bigger, you want to be. You definitely want to cook them.
Just eat it like this. Now you saw I did dip it in the marinade.
Yeah, that's fine. So mustard greens taste like mustard. They're hot. You're gonna get some fire. It goes away. It's a good heat.
Just like horseradish.
Yeah, but when you incorporate that into another bite of the cauliflower, the carrot, the beet, it really rounds the flavor out dramatically.
I'm just gonna eat the cooked stuff. I'm gonna stick right here. I'm gonna leave the greens to somebody else. Now, when you put some fat backs in this, then I'm coming to see you.
Well, you know, I can do that.
I gotta try the Beets by Cliff because
the Beets by Cliff.
I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of beets.
I understand.
But I'm a huge fan of Cliff.
I've been a huge converter of people to my beets.
And you converted me to a number of foods.
So there's a sweetness. There's the acidity that you get a little bit of, but you still get the earthiness.
You know what? If I had to eat beets, these are the best tasting beets. Seriously, that I've ever eaten. So you gotta make your way here to Little Savannah, get his fried Brussels sprouts, this amazing fresh salad that he made, and the Beets by Cliff.
The Beets by Cliff.
I love it.
Ever want to grab that extra cup of coffee but worry you'll miss your bus? Not anymore. The Birmingham-Jefferson County Transit Authority now has an app for that. Max My Stop is a new live tracking app you can download to your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Just click on the route to find your bus and arrival time. Of course, all Max buses have free Wi-Fi, and you can use Max My Stop to get trip length, route information, and schedules. It even sends text alerts for delays or route detours. So stop worrying. Download Max My Stop today.
weight gain, low energy, and low sex drive.
I'm in my mid-40s and I had all of those symptoms that Dr. Mia just named, but then I made my appointment to get my hormone replacement therapy pellet. Found out it was a simple procedure, and in less than 2 weeks, I feel better, I'm more energetic, sleeping better, and other things are also better. So make your appointment today here at Me Bella Wellness. You can give them a call or book online.
My name is Will. I'm the owner of Carrabba's here on 280.
And I'm Brandy, the catering manager.
If you're looking for a great spot to have a holiday party, try us. We have a fantastic private dining area.
Or we can bring it to you. We have an extensive catering menu from seafood to pasta, and we can beat any price range.
And our private dining menu also has 3 great price ranges, and we have some fantastic wines for any holiday party. If you're looking for a place, come try us. We'd love to serve you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Need a dentist that's open late and some Saturdays? Have a toothache that stops you from smiling? Call Birmingham Eastern Family Dental Care. They offer complete dental care for the entire family, including teeth whitening, extractions, crowns, bridges, dentures, fillings, preventive, and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Wright and his staff believe in providing caring, gentle, and quality treatment. Birmingham Eastern Family Dental Care accepts most major insurance carriers, private pay, and Medicaid for those under 19. Call them today, where they treat you like you're part of the family.
Before the break, we took you to Little Savannah restaurant over in the Forest Park community and showed you Chef Cliff Holt's healthy salad for the fall. Now I want to show you how he uses fresh ingredients added with the special catch of the day to make another healthy and delicious dish.
This is a mangrove snapper. It's very similar in taste. It's a little stronger in flavor than a typical red snapper is, but such a wonderful all-around fish that just completely envelops the king of all fish, in my opinion, and that is the red snapper. So the first thing I want to do with my filet, I want to touch a little salt. This is just coarse kosher salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a little drizzle of olive oil over the top of the fish. Now this crimson okra is actually going to turn in color just a little bit. It's going to revert back to green. The whole idea here is really kind of bringing fall into the play, where summer's going away, fall's coming in, and I want to have something that's nice and flavorful, but not heavy. So I've done a little variation here that is sort of a fallish dish. There's no starch to it. There's no potato, there's no rice or anything like that. This is strictly just a really nice, full flavored dish with our okra, a little cauliflower, some Brussels sprouts. Back. So I got you a little rose from Rose Garden, the presidential rose garden that's in our garden out back.
So this is beautiful.
This is.
And if this food tastes as good as it smells, I'm gonna give you a rose.
We got some ish in the dish, which is wonderful. A little lavender as well. So
this fish is so good.
Done right. That's fresh snapper. That is amazing stuff. Now,
it's really good. I like the light sear that you have on here. And I can taste a few of the flavors, so I'm not sure if that's some of the Mediterranean flavors. Some
of the oil, the herb oil that we did, again, you're gonna pick up on a little hint of rosemary, thyme, parsley, basil, tarragon. All that is blended into that oil to give it sort of a dimension of flavor.
Well, you've done a fantastic job with this, Chef Cliff.
Well, thank you.
And everything I've tried has truly been amazing. You have expanded my palate to things that I would have never eaten.
I'm not through with you yet.
Uh-oh. Well, listen, you haven't disappointed me, so it's all good.
Thank you.
So if you guys wanting some healthy dishes that normally you would say, I'm not eating that, you gotta make your way here to Little Savannah. Chef Cliff, he is incredible. You have to taste it for yourself. Trust me, I haven't let you down so far, and I'm not gonna start right now. So
weight gain, low energy, and low sex drive.
I'm in my mid-40s and I had all of those symptoms that Dr. Mia just named, but then I made my appointment to get my hormone replacement therapy pellet. Found out it was a simple procedure, and in less than 2 weeks, I feel better, I'm more energetic, sleeping better, and other things are also better. So make your appointment today here at Me Bella Wellness. You can give them a call or book online.
If you love the mouth-watering Caribbean and soul food at Jake's Cafe, then you can enjoy those same delicious turkey wings, sweet potato casserole, or rice and beans at your home, office party, church program, or other social event when you place your catering order. Jake's Catering not only serves a warm smile, but hot and delicious food delivered to your holiday party, sales meeting, or wedding. So when you're craving a taste of soul, contact Cortez or Josh today to place your catering order at Jake's Soul Food.
What's up, everybody? You all have told me, Joy, I want to eat like you. Well, here's your opportunity. I'm kicking off a new series, Eat, Drink, and Ride with Dining Out with Comedian Joy. All you simply need to do is go to my website to find out when and where we're going, and we're going to ride on this party bus thanks to my friends at Prideline, where they're always going your way. So let's eat, drink, and ride. Have some fun. You get to hang out with me in some of my favorite food spots. So go to my website, diningoutwithcomedianjoy.com, and find out where we're going to be eating this month. So typically when you dine in at an Outback restaurant, many of the locations are a fast casual atmosphere. But when you come here specifically to this location on Highway 280, they make you feel like you're in a 5-star restaurant. You see, the owner wants to make sure that not only the delicious steaks and seafood is good, but also the service. Why? Because that's how they do it down under. Welcome to Outback on Highway 280.
Hey, how are y'all doing today? Just you two? All right, you guys can follow me this way.
Service at Outback has to be just as good as those mouth-watering thick-cut steaks and the oh-so-famous Alice Springs chicken at Outback on Highway 280. Now, the owner of this location says this is what makes customers come back time and time again.
But what makes you keep coming back is that experience and that feeling you get from coming in here and just having the best experience of your life. And our servers are trained to deliver that kind of service and hospitality to our customers. Hospitality, it's a feeling, it's not a service. It's something that you know, we focus on more than anything else in this restaurant.
And when it comes to steak, Outback is known for their high quality steaks at a low cost. You can always expect their steaks to be delicious, cooked to perfection, and well seasoned.
One of our best steaks. Now, it is going to be bold flavor. That's what we pride ourselves on. So I definitely want to see what you think flavor content wise on this.
Let's see, because it looks really good. Now, you actually butterflied it for me.
I did.
So that didn't cook out the flavor or anything like that. You just made it easier for me to be able to handle.
Exactly, correct.
So is this like marinade in those 17 spices?
It doesn't marinate. It's just a dry rub seasoning that we put on before we place it on the grill to cook it.
Yeah, so it is tender. Now, this is a medium well?
This is a medium well, 9-ounce filet.
Okay. So then, because typically I would get my steak cooked well done, and so I've just learned that we don't want to do that because sometimes it overcooks it. So this was like a good point where it was still juicy, not overly cooked.
Yep, exactly. So, you know, the medium well, you're going to get that just light strip of pink a little bit, but you're still going to have that nice juicy flavor to it. And with the filet, that's something you definitely want to have.
And I think also you told me that you can get different toppings on your steak. So if you don't want it just plain like I have it, that you can get different toppings.
Exactly. And just like you love that bourbon glaze and bacon, we can always add that on top of the filet for
Now
you.
that would be really good.
It would.
Or just bourbon. Do you have any bourbon that I can have to go with this?
I do. I don't know if we can pour it on the steak though.
I think it'd be a great idea. I mean, bourbon goes well with everything.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, y'all wait till this episode go off. I'm going to the bar. Now, each steak comes with a variety of sides for you to choose from. Now, you can also get a side salad, and as you can see, they have a variety to choose from. And you can also get some complimentary bread while you wait on your food. And after the break, I'm going to also show you what's going to be on the menu just in time for the holidays.
If you love the mouth-watering Caribbean and soul food at Jake's Cafe, then you can enjoy those same delicious turkey wings, sweet potato casserole, or rice and beans at your home, office party, church program, or other social event when you place your catering order. Jake's Catering not only serves a warm smile, but hot and delicious food delivered to your holiday party, sales meeting, or wedding. So when you're craving a taste of soul, contact Cortez or Josh today to place your catering order at Jake's Soul Food.
Need a dentist that's open late and some Saturdays? Have a toothache that stops you from smiling? Call Birmingham Eastern Family Dental Care. They offer complete dental care for the entire family, including teeth whitening, extractions, crowns, bridges, dentures, fillings, preventive, and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Wright and his staff believe in providing caring, gentle, and quality treatment. Birmingham Eastern Family Dental Care accepts most major insurance carriers, private pay, and Medicaid for those under 19. Call them today, where they treat you like you're part of the family.
Want to liven up your next corporate training or sales meeting? Get you some joy, as in comedian Joy, the Queen of Clean. If you have a women's conference or a church event, you want some clean comedy from comedian Joy.
You know, Jesus was the only person who walked the earth and didn't sin. But I figured it out. Say, why, Joy? Because he wasn't married and didn't have kids.
Book comedian Joy at joythequeenofclean.com. That's joythequeenofclean.com. Get you some joy in your life today.
Oh my goodness, the show was just amazing. Before the break, I showed you the mouth-watering steak at Outback Steakhouse. Now, if beef is not your thing, then what about this Alice Springs chicken? Now, it's covered in bacon and cheese, which are two of my favorite things. But the Outback on Highway 280 also has some amazing seafood options.
So we did talk about steaks and how great we are at them, but we also have a plethora of seafood options and others. This is actually one of our best sellers, the bacon bourbon salmon. So it has a very oaky wood flavor, which complements the salmon perfectly. And then add on to it even more flavor with the bourbon glaze. We have our sliced bacon and our bacon bits. So if you're looking for a bold flavored seafood, this is definitely the one you want to go with. You have the option of a 7-ounce and a 10-ounce. So Joy, I have to ask you, a seafood fan?
I am a huge seafood fan.
Awesome. So this is going to be the test right here. This is one of my favorite seafood dishes, and definitely want to see what you think about it.
Now, this has bacon and a bourbon sauce on it?
A bourbon glaze, yes ma'am.
That's like two of my favorite things. Now this is real bourbon, right?
It is.
Oh, that's
but
what
it's
I'm
reduced.
Oh, this is really, really good. Because it has like that smoky, sweet taste to it.
Yep, what you get from that oak wood with the sweetness from the bourbon glaze is a great combination with the salmon.
And then it gives it that extra crunch.
Yep.
And it has a little bit of saltiness from the bacon, then the sweet with this bourbon glaze. Man, this is good.
It is a perfect mixture. I couldn't say it better myself.
Now let me ask you, is it possible I can get a little bit of this extra bourbon glaze?
Of course you can. No rules, just right at the Outback Steakhouse.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to make your way here to the Highway 280 location. I'm telling you, this is worth the drive. This is incredible. And also, just in time for the holidays at Outback,
going to feature our gingerbread cookie martini, which will be our special drink for the holidays, our #1 most sold drink for Outback Steakhouse. So start off, I already have some of our vanilla ice milk in here in the glass. 1 ounce pour of Absolute vodka. And then we're gonna do a ½ ounce pour of our Kahlua. We also have a ½ ounce of the Bailey's Irish Cream, so you're getting a full 2 ounces of alcohol in this drink. ½ ounce of our gingerbread Monin. We're gonna add the ice, gingerbread breadcrumbs that go on the actual martini glass. And that is our gingerbread cookie martini.
Oh yes, baby. Merry Christmas to me. This is what I'm talking about. I love this flavor. It has the taste of an actual gingerbread. And if I'm gonna eat the gingerbread, man, this is how I wanna have mine, in this glass right here.
There you go. And the best part is you get to finish up with a cookie on top.
So you can only get this drink right here at the Outback. You gotta come to my location here at Highway 280, because that's where Ash is, and this is where I'll taste this amazing gingerbread drink, the steak, and that piece of fish over there. Don't go to any other location. This is the one you want to be at. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I love the gingerbread man. like you. Well, here's your opportunity. I'm kicking off a new series, Eat, Drink, and Ride with Dining Out with Comedian Joy. All you simply need to do is go to my website to find out when and where we're going, and we're going to ride on this party bus thanks to my friends at Line, where they're always going your way. So let's eat, drink, and ride, have some fun. You get to hang out with me in some of my favorite food spots. So go to my website, diningoutwithcomedianjoy.com, and find out where we're going to be eating this month. Typically when you think of sweet potato pie, you think of Thanksgiving and Christmas. But when you come here to Jawanda Sweet Potato Pies on Valledale Road in Birmingham, she makes over 14 flavors that can be enjoyed every day of the year. Jawanda Jackson, the owner of Jawanda Sweet Potato Pies, has been keeping her mother's legacy alive by using her recipe for sweet potato pies. But it was Jawanda's spin on it that makes the homemade, mouth-watering sweet treats something that you can enjoy every single day of the year.
This pie that we're doing now is what we call the orange cream cheese sweet potato pie. We've taken cream cheese, orange zest. If you'll look, you'll see that orange zest in there. And we will put this cream cheese, orange cream cheese at the bottom. And then we're gonna top that orange cream cheese with sweet potato batter.
And these are the finished orange cream cheese sweet potato pies. Don't they look amazing?
This one is going to be what we call s'mores. We take the chocolate brownie mix, we put it in a graham cracker crust, and then we're going to top that chocolate brownie mix off with some cream cheese, and then we'll layer it with the sweet potato batter.
But wait, there's more.
And then we're gonna toast these.
Once the marshmallows are toasted, they are drizzled with some dark milk chocolate.
And again, that's for the chocolate lover. And our surprise has orange cream cheese at the bottom, sweet potato on top of that, and then we top that off with a pecan praline. And it's delightful. That's actually my favorite. That's my favorite of all that we do.
I saw you freshly baking those pies, and all of them look good, but when you pulled the one with them pecans on it,
yes,
I had to get some of this one. This is the goodness of God right here. Oh Lord, this is so good. And look, is that cream cheese in there?
That is. It is. It's orange cream cheese at the bottom. Yes, it is. That's my favorite. It is delightful.
Oh, this is my favorite too. And even taste that orange in here.
Yes, you can't go wrong with it. And it's a balance of flavors.
More than one of these. Can I look half as good as you? Because you don't look like you eat no sweet potato pie.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But see, I just get my workout on. Just work out a little bit more.
Well, yeah, let me start doing some jumping jacks. Because these pies here, y'all, they are everything. And after the break, we'll show you a few more sweet potato pies at Jawanda's, also her peach cobbler and her homemade crusty pound cake.
Ever want to grab that extra cup of coffee but worry you'll miss your bus? Not anymore. The Birmingham Jefferson County Transit Authority now has an app for that. Max My Stop is a new live tracking app you can download to your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Just click on the route to find your bus and arrival time. Of course, all Max buses have free Wi-Fi, and you can use Max My Stop to get trip length, route information, and schedules. It even sends text alerts for delays or route detours. So stop worrying. Download Max My Stop today.
What's up, everybody? You all have told me, Joy, I want to eat like you. Well, here's your opportunity. I'm kicking off a new series, Eat, Drink, and Ride with Dining Out with Comedian Joy. All you simply need to do is go to my website to find out when and where we're going, and we're going to ride on this party bus thanks to my friends at Line, where they're always going your way. So let's eat, drink, and ride, have some fun. You get to hang out with me in some of my favorite food spots. So go to my website, diningoutwithcomedianjoy.com, and find out where we're going to be eating this month. Before the break, we took you to Jawanda Sweet Potato Pies in Birmingham. She's known as your weekend sweet treats because she serves her 14 incredible flavors of homemade sweet potato pies Thursday through Saturday.
It's showtime. It's ready to rock and roll. Let's get with it.
Now we showed you the orange cream cheese, s'mores, and the surprise. But she also makes a coconut cream cheese, a marble chocolate sweet potato pie, but her #1 seller is?
The original is the most popular flavor. Yes, we use fresh sweet potatoes, the jumbo size sweet potato from the farmer's market. And again, all of our seasonings and flavorings are the finest.
All of the pies that we've shown you thus far are her minis, which can also be sold separately or by the half dozen. Now, of course, you can always get an original full-size sweet potato pie or the surprise and any other 14 of her different flavors. Now, besides the amazing sweet potato pie, she also makes a delicious crusty pound cake that is better than your grandma's. Ladies, look, if you single and trying to get you somebody, what you need to do is come down here to Jawanda Sweet Potato Pies, get you one of these cakes, one of these pies, put it on your own container, pretend like it's yours. That's what you need to do. I promise you, Jawanda's food is so good, you'll get you a book. Now, if you're not drooling by now, how about her famous peach cobbler?
So what we do is we generally like to layer our crust, and most of the customers, of course, they love crust. So we want to make sure we give them a lot of crust. We do make these pies in a medium and in a large. A medium is like a half pan and a large is a full pan. We just decided to do something different because the customers were asking us about blackberry peach or blackberry cobbler. So we decided, let's do a blackberry peach cobbler. Blackberry cobbler. Okay. Blackberry peach cobbler.
So you got blackberries and peaches in here.
This, yes. Look, blackberry, we're gonna eat this together because honey, I'm telling you.
Girl, shut the front door.
Yep.
Shut the front door on this right here. It is sweet. It still tastes like the berries. And then you had a hint with the peach flavor that's in here and then that crust. Oh, you know what? I need a spoon for this here. Yeah. Look, we cannot let your juice go to waste.
That's good, baby. It's delicious.
Look, all the leftover juice you don't drink, I'm drinking this. Can't throw this juice away, y'all. This stuff here too good.
It is.
She also has gluten-free pies. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Dining Out with Comedian Joy. Now, you know, as I stand here at the club overlooking the beautiful Red Mountain here in Birmingham, I can't help but to be grateful for each and every one of you. I want to thank you so much for tuning in each and every week, but most importantly, I want to thank you for going out and supporting the restaurants that you've seen on the show. Now, if you see another spot that I have missed and you want to see on the show, or you own a restaurant, I need you to email me. You can email me at comedianjoy@gmail.com. That's comedianjoy@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to get back out to you. Now, for those of you that are continuing to eat at those restaurants, I need you to go on social media and tag me with those pictures. You can find me on Facebook at Dining Out with Comedian Joy, and on Twitter and Instagram, my handle is simply Comedian Joy. And until then, I need you to remember that the places I take you, the food is so good, it make you want to lay down.